Hello， 大家好，今天跟大家分享的是 Vera Brosgol 她的绘本，书的名字叫做 Leave Me Alone。那这本书呢，我刚开始介绍我小朋友的时候，我其实很挣扎，因为 Leave Me Alone 基本上就是一句我不希望他会用到的句子。那我会告诉他说，那妈妈不希望你用这个句子。如果你不需要人家打扰你的话呢，那你要 be nice， 你要用比较有礼貌性的句子来表达。But anyway， 我今天会介绍，那是因为我觉得这绘本的内容非常的可爱，而且就非常的奇特。那我们来开始看看这绘本吧。Leave me alone。Once there was an old woman. She lived in a small village in a small house with a very big family. 非常非常的多人。Winter was coming. That meant she had some very important knitting to do, but it wasn't getting done.因为太多小朋友了。Her grandchildren were very curious about her knitting. Were you supposed to hit the ball with a stick? Could you eat it? Could you make your brother eat it? Why did the ball get smaller and smaller as you chased it?The old woman was at the end of her rope. 我就非常不高兴了。So she made her bed as neatly as she could. She swept the floorboards until they more or less shone. She drank tea from her samovar. She packed up her things in a big sack, and as she left,She shouted back. 笑什么呢 ？Leave me alone. 他就走了，大步大步走出门外了。然后还有很多人在看着他。我想发生什么事情啊 ？The old woman walked through the deep, dark forest. She made a fire so she could see what she was doing.And then she sat down and began to knit. The bear family was very curious about the light from her fire and about what she might taste like. Leave me alone, the old woman shouted. But they didn't listen because bears don't speak English.So she packed up her sack and left. The old woman climbed up the mountainside. It was cold, so she found a small shelter placed. And then she sat down and began to knit. The mountain goats were excited to have a visitor, especially one that brought snack. They thought the yarns are snack.他们以为这些毛线球是可以吃的零食。Leave me alone, the old woman shouted. But the goats were too busy fighting over the red ones, which they all agreed were the best. So she picked up her sack and left. 再一次呢，就把她的包包都装好了，然后又离开了。The old woman climbed higher and higher and higher up the mountain. She reached the top and climbed onto the moon. She found a rock that was shaped like a chair. She sat down and began to knit. The little green moon man had never seen a woman before, old or otherwise.They examined her with handheld scanners that went beep boop. Leave me alone. But the little green moonman couldn't hear her because they didn't have any ears. So she picked up her sack and left through a wormhole. The void on the other side of the wormhole was very dark and very, very quiet. She was absolutely, completely, utterly alone. It was perfect. 非常非常好。他说这是完美的。Soon, she had no more yarn and 30 little sweaters. And she was alone. So she put the 30 sweaters into her big sack. She swept the void until it was a nice matte black. She had a cup of tea from her samovar. Then she picked up the sack and left through another wormhole. When she came out of the other side, everything was right where she had left it. And she didn't say a word. The end. 那我们今天的故事就分享到这里，希望大家也会喜欢这本绘本。谢谢。